Another rainy day. It seems like every afternoon, about 2:30, we get a flood watch, and we get heavy rain every single day. We had yesterday; it was crazy, and it was literally like a wall of water. It just stopped. Here it's raining over there, and it's not raining over here. Now, I guess I'm not complaining because we had a drought last year, so there's plenty of water for the fishies. But anyway, I you guys know I am about the Cowboys, diehard Cowboy fan. Man, I love my Cowboys, and better not say nothing bad about. Well, you can say bad. Y'all say bad stuff about them all the time, but we all know I am true blue, die, diehard Cowboys fan. But sometimes things transcend football. Growing up with my dad, my uncles and his co-workers, they were all Washington fans, and he's a diehard Cowboy fan. And they talked trash all the time. When the Cowboys lose, man, they'd call in the house to rub it in to my dad and everything, and vice versa. And so you understand what football means. But those same guys that are, giving hard times to each other, when shit hit the fan, you were a real friend. And so for me, when I clown you, it's because I actually like you. If I don't like you, I'm not wasting my time and effort to find something funny to say about you. I'm just not. And that's why Philly 500, he's my dog. There's been many times where, he's had some problems, and, we've talked a lot, offline, things that you guys have no clue to, and personal business. I'm not putting that kind of stuff out here. But we've been really good for each other as friends. And I'm afraid that Philly 500 is really and truly sick this time. I don't know, maybe, he went to North Carolina on vacation, and, being that he's on the West Coast and going to the East Coast, there's the swamps and everything, and you got the algae blooms and stuff, the dead zones. I don't know if while he was out there swimming and on the beach, if he, adjusted some water, maybe he ended up staying, being that he's from Philadelphia, because it smells like trash there, because they ain't even picking up the trash. They won't even pay the garbage collectors, man. How you not gonna pay the garbage collectors, man? That as dirty as that city is, man, they deserve double time having to clean up that shit. But there are certain places like at Virginia Beach that you don't want to go into the water, certain streets, because that's where the sewage goes. And that sewage has toxins in it, and brain-eating amoebas. And I think Philly 500, he needs to get some help. See, I was doing the Dan Salio show, and he was saying crazy things that he was out of his mind. He couldn't think straight. You'd see him kind of go, ah! It was almost like he was having a brain seizure. And he was saying things that are literally insane. He was saying that Saquon Barkley is going to be the first guy to rush for back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. Now, to give him plausible deniability, Terrell Davis rushed for 1,750 yards one season, and they won the Super Bowl, and he went back and ran 2,008 yards. but that literally was the end of his career. So I don't know that you want him to run back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. You're talking about a guy who would have about 900 touches in 2 years. And see, you want more evidence of the madness of the brain just not working? Mm. Mm. When I posed the question, because Dan Saleo was saying that or was asked what team is better talent-wise than the Eagles, and he said none. And so Philly 500 implied that they should go 17-0 and win the Super Bowl again, back to back. Yeah, that brain ain't working right. That brain definitely is screwed up. It's got to be a brain-eating amoeba. Well, I'll send prayers for you, Philly. Definitely going to do that. Looks like the rain is stopping again, which means in about an hour, it's going to be steamy out here again. Or we'll get another wave of rain coming through. But everything looks clean and green. I'll say that much. Whew. Every time I'm trying to get something done, it rains. Alright, I guess I could go get this wood and try and finish off this room in the back. Or I could get the chainsaw back out and cut up firewood for my mama, who's got to take care of mama. Or I could move some more of the brush. Oh, check this out. See, I'm trying to beautify this place. And so when I am dead and gone, that hopefully this place is going to be here for people down the road to say, man, in 2016, that Mark Holmes and Tracy Holmes got that house and they made it something special. And now he's gone. That house is his legacy. Legacy. So I built a little water feature. The funny thing is, I get an idea and a vision in my mind. And I'll tell my wife about it. And she's like, is that really something that we need to work on? It's like, listen, that's what I want to do. It's what makes me happy. It's what makes me happy. Being creative. And as I started putting it together today, she's looking at it, it's like, damn, that looks good. She out here helping put rocks around, clean the rocks, and plant the water plants. Check this out. This is the memorial fountain. Look at that. We reclaimed that old pump right there. Got ourselves some nice plants and things to go there. It's our memorial walkway. Yeah. Look at the deck. We got all those flowers and everything. I'm still working on getting that stuff cleared up because that's my outdoor workshop while I'm working here. But working on this place definitely takes the stress away from it. Because I'm trying to send prayers to Philly 500. Peace.